Hope everybody doing well and feeling well. What's going on with the family, man? What's going on with the family? I want to talk about depression and how to overcome being depressed or feeling depressed. I know this live is unscheduled, so um, as y'all come in, put a one in the chat, man. Put a one in the chat so I can know you hear me and see me correctly. Yeah, put a one in the chat so I know you can hear me and see me correctly. We gonna go over some things talking about depression and how to overcome depression and why it seems like everybody is depressed. What is in the water? What's in the food? What's in the air? Why do it seem like everybody is depressed? You feel what I'm saying? Like people don't like want to, like people in public. I'm just saying like people in general don't conversate or really talk about things like we used to. People don't really kind of like interact no more. We living in a society where most people don't really even interact like that no more, man. And we want to talk about different ways to overcome your depression and shit like that. If you're dealing with some kind of anxiety, stress, or depression, or if you feeling like you headed into a state of depression, what to do. You feel what I'm talking about? I think this would be a good topic because it's a lot of people that's dealing with a lot of stuff in today's time, man. You know, we all got a lot on our plate. We all dealing with a lot of different things. So we want to talk about it, man. Okay, what's good with you, Kelsey? Kelsey got one. Okay, so we must be good. So y'all can hear me and see me correctly, all right? So that's all I need to know. Pure Peace in this thing. What's good with you, Pure Peace? Xavier in this thing. What's good with you, Xavier? Hope everything well with you, Xavier. Real talk. Glad to see you back in the building. Kelsey in this thing. So thankful for your videos and messages. You're welcome, Kelsey. I appreciate that. I appreciate you being a part of the journey. And I'm glad I can help. All I want to do is help my people, man. You know what I mean? And it means a lot to me when I know that I'm helping. You know, and that's not to say that we ain't gonna face nothing along the way, but you know, just sometimes a little help can go a long way, or information can go a long way. And so I'm glad to be able to help. And welcome to the live. Hope everything is well with you and the family. Kelsey, thank you for that. Pure Peace 2717 say lack of reading the word. That too, Pure Peace. We gonna discuss it. Maritza, hey, True, how you doing, Maritza? How you doing, Maritza? Hope everything well with you. Welcome to the live. Xavier say thanks, bro. Appreciate you, man. Man, it's all love, Xavier. I got you, man. I was called to do this. This is why I do this, man. You know, it's like all I want for y'all is to take the information that I give y'all and apply it to your life, because I ain't gonna never tell you nothing wrong that's detrimental to your health or to your life. I'm gonna always want to see you well off and do better. And so I'm just glad to be in a position to, you know, be able to help, man, in times like this, man. We need more people to stand up for what's right. You know what I mean? Instead of putting their ego above what's right, above the Most High. And so we want to talk about different ways to deal with anxiety, to deal with stress, to deal with depression. And why do it feel like everybody is depressed nowadays? Or, you know, like, what is the cause of this shit? And we know we could say like social media, but it's another thing that's causing people to think and feel the way that they feeling. And we're going to talk about it. We definitely going to talk about it. But I agree, Pure Peace. It's a lack of reading the word too. Definitely. Definitely. Rose in this thing. What's good with you, Rose? Say fire. It's all love, Rose. Glad to see you back live in the building. Abundant Life said hi. What's good with you, Abundant Life? Yeah. So we're going to let the people kind of come on in. I know the live was kind of like unscheduled. I came out the blue with it. But I just had y'all on my mind, man. And, I was just kind of finishing up doing what I was doing. So I'm like, man, let me pop up, on the people one time for this Friday night for at least a, good 30-minute chop up, an hour, and see where everybody at and how everybody doing. And, just to check up on y'all, man, to make sure y'all okay. You know what I mean? Just to make sure y'all okay. Just to make sure y'all in good spirits. Just to make sure you're not about to go crash out. Just to make sure you got your eyes on the most high. You did what I'm talking about? And so some just told me to just hop on the camera today to check up on y'all, man, and see how everybody doing. Real talk. Marissa say, I am good, my brother. Always glad to see you. God bless you. Thank you, Marissa. God bless you too. Good to see you, and hope everything well with you and the family, Marissa. Real talk. And so this is gonna be a part of this channel going forward. We just gonna have discussions about where we at. I don't think too many people was doing that, just to check up on the audience, the brothers and sisters, the congregation, just to see how we doing. It might be somebody that follow you, that look up to you, but that's on the edge, that's about to get ready to crash out. And you might have a word, or you might have some information or something that can inspire them to keep from diving off into the deep end. And so I think as we going forward, we just probably gonna do like a once a week kind of like checkup, you know what I mean? And just to see how everybody doing and stuff like that, so we can talk about things of this nature, man, because it's a lot going on out here. You feel what I'm saying? Steve McCall say, how was good with you, Steve? Welcome to the live. Linda Lewis say, good evening. How are you doing first? How are you doing? First time watching you. All right, nice. Hold up. It say, good evening. How are you doing? First time watching you. All right, nice looking. Praise God. Young man, have a great weekend. Blessings. Thank you, Linda Lewis. I appreciate that. God bless you. Stay strong. Be careful out here. And yeah, I'm okay. I'm doing well. I appreciate you checking in. Appreciate you being a part of the live. And you got my blessings. May God protect you. Real talk. Godfidence in this thing was good. What you Godfidence say? Happy Friday. How you doing, True? Man, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. I'm in good spirits, man. Just wanted to pop on, on live real quick to see how everybody doing, man, and what's going on with everybody on this Friday night. Just to kind of give people a reminder of how to decompress when dealing with a lot of stress. We deal with a lot on a day-to-day basis. We got shit getting put in our food. They putting shit in our water. They putting shit in the music. They putting shit in the movies. And it's like how to escape not falling into a state of depression, because it's hard to hold it together, man. And I'm going to get off into it. The first thing you got to understand when dealing with depression, or if you on the edge, focus on things that's in your control. Quit focusing, worrying about things that you have no control over. When you focus on things that you have no control over, I'm telling you, it will drive you crazy. So if you is worried about something and you can't do nothing about what's going on, don't even worry about it. Give it to the Most High. Now, if it's something that you could fix on your own, and if you can do something about it, then make the adjustments and make the proper decisions and choices to get it fixed, to where it don't bother you, whatever it may be. You dig what I'm talking about? Okay. I'm going to try to keep up with the live this time, because I usually be getting left from the live because it be so many people in the building. So I'm going to try to do my best to keep up with all the questions in the live. Celicia Payram say, hey, fam, what's good with you, Celicia? Welcome back to the live, Celicia. Hope everything well with you. Easter Wiley say, True Media, thumbs up. You already know, Easter, we back in the flesh. Back in the place to be, Hope everything well with you, Easter. Glad to see you back live in the building. Kelsey say, this is a on time message from God because I suffer from depression and anxiety, and I'm trying to overcome my narcissistic ex relationship. I ask God to help me to be strong. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough with them relationships. And be careful, Kelsey, with them relationships. But if you got an ex or something like that that's bringing you some anxiety or making you feel depressed, see, that's something you can control. So what I would like, you need to take precautionary steps of just trying to cut all communication lines from that person. Don't answer that person's phone call. Don't get caught up in feeling like you gotta be on and off with them when you know you shouldn't be dealing with them and you know that they're not good for you. Whoever is associated with that person, you gotta probably you probably gotta cut them off until you get in a better position in life for right now, because you know you don't want to forfeit your well-being just for the sake of an ex, or you in contact with somebody that's still in contact with your ex. So you got to remember that's something you can control right there. See, we can control who we deal with. Like that kind of depression and anxiety is something within your control. You know, you just got to be strong enough to tell yourself that no more, man. I'm letting go. I'm not about to let this person get the best of me, and I'm not about to let this person drive me crazy. And so you got to cut all ties with that person. And sometimes it be strong based on how much time y'all done put in with each other, but that's something you can control. So you gotta do what's best for you and choose you over that situation. You know what I mean? Marissa say, people need to love themselves and find what makes them happy and let go of the things and people that don't serve them. I agree. I agree, Marissa. It is a lack of self-love in this generation. I think that's one of the, Marissa, that's a very, very good point. I think it's a lack of self-love in this gen. I think people really don't love themselves like they say they do. People don't really love themselves like that. You know, I think people place more value into materialistic things more than they do themselves. Or they place more value into having a relationship with somebody else more than they do themselves. I really think people in this generation don't really love themselves like that. It's a lack of self-love. And people do a terrible job at representing themselves when it comes to making sure they take care of themselves and put themselves in the proper position to not get crossed. Like, you got to really protect yourself. When you say you love yourself, you got to make sure you're not allowing nobody to come into your life, into your space, shortcutting you and putting you in a position to where you got to question who you is. Because a person that love you ain't going to do you like that. And if you truly love yourself, you ain't going to do yourself like that to let nobody in that easy. But that's a good point, Marissa. I got so many things I can say on the lack of self-love. You know, it's a lot I can say about that, man. People just don't love themselves nowadays. That's why a lot of people is becoming in a state of depression. And a lot of people don't understand. They put themselves in situations they had no business being in the first place. And this is another reason why they depressed, because they know the choice and decision that they made, that they put themselves in. They know they shouldn't have did that shit. And you put yourself in something so deep to where it's almost impossible to get yourself up out of. And that can leave you depressed as well. Just bad decision making, man. But that's a good point, Marissa. That's a very good point. Godfidence Journey say, what's up? What's good with you, Godfidence? I see you in this thing. I see you. You already know, man. We back in this thing, man. It's time to get busy. Uh uh oh that who is that? I'm gonna just say oh that. Uh oh that Vibio? Real. Okay, say real. Godfidence say that's real. Yeah, man. Y'all already know, man. Real recognize real. Marissa say prayers up. Alicia say amen. Uh I'm gonna just say OT. I'm gonna call you OT. OT say test the spirit. Definitely OT. I agree with you, man. Always test the spirit and do your due diligence when it comes to who you dealing with. We have a lot of uh, and I always tell y'all this, and I don't try to scare nobody, but we literally is in a spirit war, man. Like, that's the best way I can say it. It's prophesied. It's a part of Revelations. It's a part of prophecy that the things we facing and dealing with, it's all written. This is why God told us to live a certain kind of way. Man, I tell y'all, man, get yourself right with the Most High, man. I know I sound like a broken record by telling y'all to get yourself right with God, but man, I'm telling y'all right now, man, it's gonna be an amazing feeling once you understand that God is leading you. You feel what I'm saying? And God told us how to live. Even sent us multiple examples of how to live, but we didn't listen. We was disobedient. Even me. You know what I mean? Got us in the wrong relationship with the wrong person when God told you, listen, you shouldn't be out here dealing with all these different individuals. You shouldn't be consuming alcohol. You need to be sober-minded. God told us all this stuff, man. You know what I mean? And then God loves us so much when we get ourselves in the bind, he still come to our rescue. Even after it's like telling your kid, don't touch the stove because it's hot. I always go back to that, that little play out when you would tell your kid or your little brother, your little sister, don't touch the stove, it's hot. And then they touch it anyway. And they burn themselves. You're like, damn, let me get this kid some ice and put some ice on their damn hand. You know what I mean? My little sister, my niece, my nephew, my daughter, my little brother, my son, then touch the damn stove. Let me go get them some ice so I can help them with it. With them being acting like they didn't understand what I was telling them not to touch the damn stove because the stove was gonna burn them. That's the same way God is like, man, the Most High, like, man, I told y'all how to live. What y'all thought I was playing? You know what I mean? Y'all thought I was playing, and so we gotta understand, man, we really gotta start living for God, man. Or you gonna be lost out here, man. Is you gonna be perfect? Nah, you ain't gonna be perfect, man. You gonna deal with things. You gonna deal with life. This is why I tell y'all not to be overzealous. Don't be so spiritual to where you try to prove to a person like me that you so into God that you don't do no wrong. Don't do yourself like that. Don't never be overzealous. Just do your best to abide and live according to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, man. This ain't about trying to, act like you got a better relationship than God than me, or act like you got a better relationship than God. Then this is not about props. That we don't do this for that. That's why in the Bible it tell you not to be overzealous. You gon' sin from time to, you just got to learn how to understand, man. You got to learn from your mistakes. All right? But in the end, God warned us about most of the problems we dealing with right now. We just we didn't listen. You know what I mean? That's the honest to God truth. We didn't listen, y'all. You know what I mean? But I agree with you, OT. Test the spirit always, man. Tasha Monique in this thing. What's good with you, Tasha? Say, hey. I see you, Tasha. How you doing, Tasha? On this Friday night. Yeah. Glad to see you back in the building. Celicia Prayroom say you right about that. OT say facts. Kelsey say, that's true. Thank you for the encouraging word. Yeah, man, I'm here to build and heal. Help my people heal from the things we going through. We ain't trying to subtract. We trying to add and multiply and make sure that you okay and make sure you in a proper space in your mind to function out here, because it's a lot of people unaliving themselves committing suicide because they can't take it no more. They feel like they ain't got nobody to talk to. They feel like, You know, they done landed on a hard time to where they feel like they can't overcome it. And I'm telling you, man, the devil is a lie. You can overcome it, man. You can overcome it. Life happened to all of us. We all fall into them states of where we not having a good day. But sometimes you got to catch yourself and snap out of it and realize how good God been to you, man, over the years. That's what keep me going. I'm telling you, 'cause I think about, man, I ain't got it like this, or I ain't got it like that, or they ain't feeling me like that, or why this is like that. And then I think about it like, man, the Most High been with you the whole time. No, man, you done been through worse things. Why is you tripping off this little thing over here because it didn't go your way? So you got to kind of learn how to step back and really take a glance and look at what's bringing you depression, what's making you feel upset, what's making you mad, and analyze that from a realistic perspective. You know what I mean? Because if it's something that's out of your control, give it to the Most High. You shouldn't even be worried about it. Now, if it's something within your control, then do something about it. You know what I mean? Real talk. OT say, superficial world, nothing is genuine, man. It seems like everything is slowly for surely deteriorating. As we speak, everything feel like it's just slowly for surely deteriorating, coming superficial. Everything is superficial, artificial. And like I always tell y'all, the hearts of many people has waxed cold. There's no love out here, man. People don't love you. People don't love them. People don't even love themselves. They don't love you or them. You know what I mean? And this is why so much hate being spilled out. And you know, I always let y'all know, man, just try not to focus on the negativity of the world. That's another thing. That's gonna go into my second part of this video. The first part of this video, what I want y'all to understand, or this live, what I want y'all to understand is quit focusing on things that's out of your control. Quit focusing, worrying about things that you can't control. All right? And I gotta really like home in on that and really like, I gotta keep repeating myself because a lot of people focuses on a lot of things that they can't control. It's like, do you trust God or not? Or is you playing? Because if you trust the Most High, you're going to make sure that you're not letting things get to you that you can't control because you know God got it. Now, if it's something that you can control, if you can do something about your situation that's causing you to feel anxiety or stress, then do something about it. Because you do have certain things that's within your control of based on the choices and decisions you do make. All right? And so y'all remember that, man. Remember that stuff. You know what I mean? Real talk. Kelsey say, I also need to not try to cover up my feelings and numb it through addiction. Yeah, don't do that. Don't never try to go to like alcohol. Don't never go to marijuana. Don't never go to substance abuses, Percocets, Molly, whatever, even if it's crack cocaine or whatever, because that's only going to make the situation worse. Because once that high come down, you still going to be left with the problems in your real life. That high is just going to take you away from those things for a small period of time. And once that shit come back down, that weight going to come right back. So yeah, don't never try to fix it with addiction. All right. Marissa say healing takes time, one day at a time. There you go, Marissa. Great point. That's facts. Easter say self-discipline. Definitely self-discipline. I agree. It's all about self-discipline. Monster in this thing say, yo, Diddy in this thing. What's good with you, Diddy? Say, hey. True Media, what's happening? I'm at a pajama birthday party. I had to check in. All praises to the Most High. Love you too, sis. Love you too, sis. And y'all have a fantastic time at y'all party. Enjoy yourself with your family or with the people that you gathering with on this Good Friday. And yeah, I hope everything well with you. Thanks for catching this live, sis. And God bless you. I love you too. Real talk. Let's keep it going. OT say I think we're in the last hour. Well, we dealing with a lot of changes far as the old world shifting into the new world. This is what's happening. It's an end of an age going on. Um, it's an end of an age going on. And so as we shift, you're gonna see a lot of demonic shit. You're gonna see a lot of abnormal behavior. You're gonna see a lot of things that don't make no sense. Is because of we getting ready to really take a shift into a new world. You feel what I'm talking about? And we already here. It's just now the masses is starting to feel the effects of what's going on. And so, but no man shall know the hour or the time of when things just cease to exist. And so, you know, I kind of tend not to focus on that because that's just something I can't control. You know what I mean? I can't control when God is just gonna say, you know, what I focus more on is what God called me to do and the message that God called me to deliver to the people. Because that's my purpose, that's my calling. So when you focus on that kind of stuff, you don't have the anxiety of dying, or you don't have the anxiety of what's going on in the world and World War III, rumors of war, and all. You don't really have that anxiety messing with you because you're too busy focused on what God called you to do. But yeah, man, we in some scary times right now, man. I'm with you, OT. We is in some scary times, man. That's for sure, man. No doubt about it. Celicia say yes. Monster say definitely. Tasha say that's right. It's the only way. Godfrey say amen. Didi say sending love to you all. Sending love to you, sis. Thanks for checking in one time, sis. I appreciate you. Real talk. Have a good time, sis. Real to enjoy yourself. Deani King say, what's good with you, Deani? Glad to see you back live in the building, man. I see you, my brother. Celicia Payram say, thinking we can change people, man. We can't change people, man. We can't try to fit people into our narrative and who we want them to be. You got to let people be whoever you want, whoever they gonna be. And if they not aligned with your purpose and your vision in life, then just move on from them. You know what I mean? That's something you can control. Now, if you're dealing with a stalker or somebody that's looking to do something to you, that's different. Like you probably need some law enforcement, or you need to go to your family, you know what I mean, and let your family know, look, I got this person looking for me, trying to do something to me, and kind of like, you know, communicate that over with your family. But if you given a choice, for the most part, we given a choice of who we allow in our world and who we deal with. And so stop bringing people who don't align with your purpose and where you going in life into your world, man, because it would damage you. And you can't change people. People going to be whoever they want to be at the end of the day. That's the honest to God truth. OT got laughing emoji. P Channel say he's dropping jewels, dropping diamonds. I see you, P Chanel, my bad. I see you when this thing growing wisdom say, I use this analogy all the time. Yeah, man, you got to make sure, you know, man, just stop focusing on things outside of y'all control. That's the main thing I really want to harp on in this live, man. It's a lot of people focusing on things right now they can't control. You know what I mean? Real talk. Didi say, I will listen on repeat though, for sure. For sure, sis. Go handle your business, sis. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I know you probably with the family or you enjoying your Friday. Just play it back. We gonna go for like 30 more minutes. You know, we gonna have a little a good chop up. So yeah, just play it back, sis. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Speedy Rider in this thing say, hey, True. Man, I'm doing good. How you doing, Speedy? I see you in this thing. Hope everything well with you. For real, Speedy. Glad to see you back in the building. True Media in the building. Monster Gun with the $1.99 don't know. I appreciate you, man. God bless you for that, man. Real talk. Anything can help. Y'all know I don't ask for nothing. You know what I mean? All I ask is for your honesty, man. You know, your cooperation, your undivided attention, and just to have a sense of clarity, you know, and be respectful. You know what I mean? But I appreciate you for that, man. Real talk. I appreciate that. Speedy Rider 47 say sending you much love. Saw love, Speedy, sending you love right back. God bless you. Tina Marie in this thing say true. Hey fam, I'm doing good, sis. Doing good, Tina. How you doing, Tina? Glad to see you back and alive and a place to be. I just wanted to pop on this live real quick just to check up on the people, to make sure everybody in good spirits, in a good state of mind, ain't letting the ways of the world weigh in on their shoulders, and doing well, man. And I say you ain't probably got something that's going on, but you okay. You feeling good about where you at. And so that's really why I'm popping this live on real quick. But I'm good though, sis. Thanks for asking. Liam say, it's hard, but I'm overcoming it easy and people are puzzled. It's hard, but I'm overcoming it easy and people are puzzled. Yeah, it's gonna be hard, man. Ain't you know, you don't think it's hard on me? Shit, like it's hard. You know what I mean? It's hard to try to keep yourself in the right place, in the right state of mind and not crashing out. But it's gonna be even harder when you ain't got God in your life. You gonna be in the wrong place at the wrong time, messing around with some people you ain't got no business dealing with. And it's gonna be even harder. You know what I mean? And so we gotta fight, man. You gotta fight it out. You know what I mean? And that's what this thing comes down to. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, you know, like I always tell you, man, just focus on the things you can control and kind of not worry about the things that you can't control. You feel what I'm talking about? OT say real. Salisha Payron say okay. Godfidence say yes, sir. Marissa say many people like I got into a relationship with people without asking God about the person. Then when it turns out to be toxic relationship, we call God for help. Sometimes we even blame God. Yeah, we always got to go into these different relationships making sure people is aligned with God like we align with God. That's a red flag right there. If you entering into a relationship or thinking about getting into a relationship with somebody and you know you serve the Most High, man, you damn sure better make sure that they on that time. Because if they not, it's gonna be easy for for the enemy to get up in y'all business and to have some shit go south on you. And so, yeah, I agree. You know, we blame God for a lot of things that God already told us and warned us about how to deal with. But it's called being disobedient. You know what I mean? A lot of us, we got to keep it real. We've been disobedient to God, man. And so when shit go wrong, you know, we try to run back to God for some kind of form of protection. And it'd be like, you know, just do the right thing before things go wrong. Yeah, you're going to hit your head. You're going to bump your head a couple times. But you get tired of just keep bumping your head over and over again. Especially when you know you can control this shit. Like, if you know that this woman or this man is not your match, why is you about to go try to spend some time with them and waste your time and waste their time? And you know these people ain't even, they out of your league or you out of their league. Like, y'all not even on the same kind of like path or track. And so, you know, because people get their heart broke, man, and things go wrong, and then they'll try to run back to God and play like they didn't see the red flags in the beginning. And it's like, no, you did see that. You just ignored it because of you was lustful. You ignored it because of how much money that person had. You ignored it because of how fine that girl was. And it's like, you got to keep it real with yourself. And sometimes you just got to keep it pushing in life, man. You know what I mean? It's okay to to see somebody you really attracted to and to just say, nah, it ain't even worth it because I know that it ain't going to end well. You got to choose you at the end of the day in your well-being. And that's real talk. Didi say, at P. Chanel, True Media always dropping bombs, jewels, diamonds, and all. You already know, sis. It's a movie every time we pop on the camera. Didi say, have an amazing night. Spiritual family, you too, sis. We love you. Thanks for checking in, sis. You enjoy yourself with the family. Real talk. Godfidence Journey say, facts. Tasha Monique say, I love this conversation. Nothing but the word. Yeah, Tasha. And we got to understand, not a lot of people gonna be on our kind of frequency, and they ain't gonna align with us. But that's okay though. You know what I mean? Because we wasn't born to fit in. We was born to stand out and talks amongst each other and come to a common ground to where we can have open discussions like this to be able to keep each other grounded spiritually. You know what I mean? And to keep each other focused. And so that's why it's good to congregate with other brothers and sisters who's on the same path as you. And God will send you other people along your path so you can congregate and fellowship with, so they can keep you in tune with what you need to know and to keep you focused on what's for your benefit and your best well-being. And so, you know, these discussions is very well necessary and needed, especially in times like now. Be careful who y'all get y'all information from. You know what I mean? And this is what I tell y'all. I ain't got no beef with nobody on YouTube. But I see a lot of foolery on YouTube. I see a lot of misleading and deceit. And I got to blast that stuff back to the gates of hell, man. And, you know, sometimes it'll come off. Y'all be like, man, what's wrong with Brother True, man? He ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm good. I'm still in good spirits. It's that I see that people is trying to pull one over on people. And, you know, it's not about trying to save the world with me. It's just about doing the right thing and speaking up in the right moment when you called to speak up. I'm not about to see something going down and I know I can speak up about it to keep other people from going to the slaughter machine, to getting their heads cut off by somebody that's dishing out false information. I gotta say something about it. You know what I mean? Because I know that ain't the way it's supposed to be. You dig what I'm talking about? And we all know right from wrong. You know what I mean? And some people cut on these camera phones, man, and they tell you anything just for numbers, just for views, just for clicks, just for likes. They really don't even care about you like that. You know what I mean? They really don't even, they don't care about you like that. You know? And so, you know, we have to understand, and they don't know you. And I'm not saying they should care about you like that, or, you know, but they will mislead you purposely, on purpose. You know, they would tell you anything for the sake of their numbers to keep growing. And that ain't right. That ain't right. We don't do this for numbers. I don't do this for money. I got money, y'all. I'm not bragging, but I got a little bit. I'm not rich. Like I got a little bit of change. You know what I mean? I don't care. This is not how I make my living. Like, and so, and you just got to understand what you're dealing with on this internet. You know what I mean? And so, these conversations is needed because it keep you spiritually in tuned and grounded. You know what I mean? And so don't get caught up in the hype and all the noise that's going on in the world, man. And this is why these discussions is necessary, to keep you focused on what matters and what's real. OT say it's easy to do but hard to come out of. Don't start it. Yeah, I agree, man. I definitely agree. It's definitely a hard thing to come out of when you really is in that mental state of depression. You contemplating suicide. You got one foot in, you know, the real world, and then you got another foot in the afterlife. I've been there before, man. I've been there where I had one foot in, you know, in the world, and then I had another foot in the afterlife, damn near going through it, like really depressed. And so that's why I can speak to these things, you know, like how I know how to speak to them, because I've been there and I've done it. I've been there before, because you know it's not good. It's just not healthy. And another thing, I'm trying to get to my second point, what I was gonna tell y'all. Another thing is, make sure you're not surrounding yourself with people who's gonna bring you to a state of depression or anxiety and make you feel depressed or make you feel left out. Cause you know your company, the company you keep, can also put you in a mental state of depression because of they putting so much on you. And that's not good either. It could be your family. It could be your significant other. It could be your wife. It can be your husband. It could be your kids. They putting so much on you to where it like it really mentally take over you in a way to where sometimes it can cause you to lose your mind and lose control. You know what I mean? And so that's why I tell y'all, don't put all your trust and your love into nobody, not even your kids. I know we got kids. I got a son. I love my son. I love my family. But the only person I'm putting all my trust and all my love into is God Almighty. It's the Most High. Because even your own kids will try you. Your own family will try you. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And they had you depressed because of they putting so much of their burdens off on you. And they expect you to carry the load and carry the weight. And so if you're not careful with who you surround yourself with, that's another way you can become depressed based on your, you know, who you surround yourself with and who you interact with on a day in and day out basis. So be very well careful, you know, who you have around you, and make sure people pouring into you, pouring love into you, pouring positivity into you, pouring life into you, you know, and because that's what you deserve when you're a good person. You know, that's what you deserve. You deserve that. It's not like you demand it. That's what you deserve. You deserve that. You dig what I'm talking about? Real talk. Marissa say, thank you, Ed Didi. Tasha say, exactly right. It doesn't last. It don't. Speedy Rider 47 say, straight facts. To ruin this thing say, faith of a mustard seed can move a mountain. But where does faith collide with circumstances? Real question. Where does faith collide with circumstances? I'm gonna just say, I'm gonna put it like this. Everybody got challenges that they face. Everybody got challenges. The answer to a lot of your the answer to a lot of your problems in life and a lot of your challenges and what you may be going through is based on the decisions you make. It's based on your relationship with the Most High. You're not gonna be perfect. You're gonna go through things. It's gonna be hard from time to time. But that don't mean you gotta be depressed because things get hard. That don't mean you have to feel the pressure of the world weighing in on you because of things is hard for you. You know what I'm talking about? It is a world which exists that things could be hard and you still can overcome that shit. You ain't got to crash out. You ain't got to choose self-destruction. You know what I mean? And, man, you just got to keep God involved in every decision and choice you make in life. And when you do that, majority of the times, you gonna make the right choice and decision because it's God guiding you and protecting you, man. You feel what I'm talking about? And so circumstances, we all face circumstances. You dig what I'm talking about? That's something that's gonna go on until you clock out, until the end of your days. You're gonna face challenges. You're gonna face circumstances. And man, your relationship with God better be strong, man. Because if not, you're going to end up like everybody else. You're going to end up on a chopping block, in a slaughterhouse. You know what I mean? And this is why most people, they don't understand that money ain't gonna fix their problems. Success, fame, that shit ain't gonna fix their problems. Because circumstances is gonna come. You're gonna deal with it. But the way you get over it is based on the choices and decisions you make when them circumstances come and you face with them challenges that you given. And based on them choices and decisions you make, that's going to be the determining factor of how you end up and how you see certain results pan out in your favor or not in your favor. And so, man, just make sure that you pray for protection and you pray to God to help you make the correct decisions and choices and to be leading the way so you won't be out here lost. You feel what I'm saying? Real talk, because the storm is going to come, but the storm don't last forever. You know what I mean? You can get over it. Tina Marie say, hey, DD, OT got a 199. Thank you, OT, for the 199. I appreciate that, man. Real talk. Japello, God bless everyone. God bless you too, man. Speedy Rider 47 say, we are in a shift. Yeah, we in a great shift. This world is currently shifting right now, and everybody can feel it. See, it was once a point of time where only the woke can see what's going on. Now you ain't even got to be woke to see what's going on because it's so obvious. It's like you ain't got to be woke to see what we dealing with. You know what I mean? You ain't like, we literally is in the middle of a shift. And part of it is Mother Earth. She got to rebalance things back out because of the way we have made things on this earth. We have become so corrupted in our ways, in the way we think. And so now we fighting against nature and we ain't gonna win. You're not gonna win fighting against Mother Earth. And so right now the universe got to rebalance itself back out. You know what I mean? And so it's like, that's why we seeing a lot of the problems and the things that go on right now today that we see. Because it's not just we moving into a new age. It's the universe have to rebalance itself back out because we have been out of order for a long time on this planet. Long time. You know what I mean? And so it's a way you do things on Mother Earth. You can't just be down here doing things your way and thinking you ain't gonna pay. No, it's a certain way you do things and you align with the frequency of the earth. You know what I mean? And so not only we going through a shift, we going through things rebalancing itself back out from a universal perspective. You dig what I'm talking about? Celicia say, hey man, it's just exposed season. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely exposed season. Damien and this thing say the enemy working overtime trying to keep everybody frequency low. I agree. The enemy got a lot of people lost. I mean, dealing with so much, man. Got people unaliving their mamas. Got people unaliving their own sister. They got people unaliving their whole family, man. I'm seeing crazy stories out here, man. It's some real trauma on this earth right now. I don't harp on it though. I see it, I be aware of it, and I keep it pushing. Because the Most High tell me not to harp on the bad, you know what I mean? But I see it. And the enemy is really driving people crazy, man. Like literally driving people batshit crazy. It's sad, man. It's sad. He in people's head telling people to go unalive their whole family. You know what I mean? Just go unalive little kids at a school. Depression. You know what I mean? It'll make a person flip out. And this is why I'm checking in on y'all, because I want to make sure, you know, the brothers and sisters on this channel is cool. You know what I mean? You know you ain't perfect. You probably ain't where you want to be, but you cool. You good. So I gotta check in on the brothers and sisters and make sure, you know, we in this together and give you different strategies and ways to implement in your life so you won't fall into a deep state of depression. Because I'm telling you, once the devil see you vulnerable and see you there in that state of depression like that, man, he got his hands all over you, and he can kind of like move you at his own will how he want to get you to do what he wants you to do. You know what I mean? And so we got to have these discussions. Real talk. They very necessary. And yes, most people is at a low frequency, Damien. That's big facts. Juplio say violence everywhere over the world. It is. The whole world is going through it. OT say facts. Tina Marie say, in this shift, you will also see the light and the conscious rising and the kindness, compassion, keeping the intentions to seek the best and let go of what ain't for you. And that's what's going on right now, Tina. We starting to see a lot of we starting to see the lot of those who don't belong in this shift. They starting to die off. It might be your family. It might be certain people in your family who was always negative, who got a bad heart. It might be people your next door neighbor. People just starting to die off. You know what I mean? And so, you know, this shift is we got to realign ourselves with Mother Earth. And the people that don't stand for being righteous, they getting pushed out the way. You know what I mean? And when it say that the first shall be last and the last shall be first, we seeing this stuff play out in real life. It's almost scary when you think about how certain scriptures is telling you how. It's almost scary to a fault. It's like, bro, you really starting to see it. It's you see what it's saying now. The first shall be last and the last shall be first, man. So as we go through this great shift, you're going to see a lot of people get moved out the way. It's going to be credible people. It's going to be people that have status. It's going to be people that have the riches and the wealth of the world and that was looked at in high regard. You're going to start seeing them reaching out to you, asking you for help. Man, can you help me, man? We here, y'all. The great shift has begun, and we in the middle of the battle. And Tina, I approve of everything you just said. And we starting to see a community rise that's righteous, that stand for God, that's that's starting to make an impact in the spirit realm when it comes to being righteous and spreading peace, positivity, and love and light. And as we rise, those who stand for evil and corruption and self-destruction, they slowly for surely getting pushed out the way. You dig what I'm saying? Real talk. Nashida say, yeah, I think that say Nashida. Been following you for about 2 weeks. I love your advice. Thank you. I appreciate that, Nashida. God bless you. It say, God bless Diamond. Say facts 100. You already know, Diamond. Welcome to the live, Diamond. Damien say 100. Diamond say new sub. I love it here. Thank you. I appreciate you. I do this for you, and I do this for the people who need it. It's time for somebody to take a stand and speak on what's real and come up with solutions to how to fix these things, not just give you a gang of lip service. You know what I mean? And so I appreciate you being here, and thank you for subscribing. OT say, nah, for real, the devil gonna use tactics to throw you off your pivot, especially when you're getting back on track. Yeah, you right. You definitely right. It's just how the devil, the enemy move, man. You know what I mean? What's that? Trinanya Marie say every mistake is a lesson learned and grow. Yeah, you right. Hold on. Yeah, I'm back in the building. Back in the building. Okay, let me get back. Let me get to the. Okay, yeah, we ain't that far. We ain't that far behind. Yeah, we ain't that far. Pure Peace 27 say without disobedience, we wouldn't appreciate obedience. Yeah, yeah. It's kind of, things go together. Growing Wisdom say one sign I have to check in. It say one sign I had to check in with myself is if I walk past my Bible and it's closed, I'm getting off path. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, man. Always keep the word in your life. All right? Always keep prayer in your life. This is how you fight the enemy. This is how you become more disciplined. This is how you become more spiritually advanced. All right? So that's a blueprint to how to build your temple. Your body is your temple. This is the living temple of God. Not Jerusalem, not what's in Egypt, this is the living temple right here. Your body, your flesh. And so you want to make sure you build it up in a way to where, it's untouchable by the enemy. And remember, the enemy can't get you to do nothing. You given a choice in a decision to welcome them spirits into your life. So always stay prayed up and stay aligned with the word. Real talk. Salisha Payram say, right. OT say, give your burdens to the Lord. There you go, OT. Real talk. Marie, I'm gonna just say Marie. Yeah, Marie. Confidence, self-care is key. You can't pour from an empty cup. You definitely can't. Always should. You gotta make sure you put yourself first, man. Real talk. Outside of God, you gotta make sure you put yourself first and make sure you take care of yourself. All right. Marissa say real deep talk with us. True, and thank you very much. Yeah, I appreciate you, Marissa. Thank you. This is what I do it for. You know what I mean? And so I'm just touching bases. Just want to have this little discussion real quick with y'all and make sure everybody well. Monster say true. What type of music? To listen to? Is you saying what type of music you listen to nowadays, or to listen to? I think you're saying to listen to nowadays. I listen to. I'm gonna tell you what I listen to and what you probably should listen to too. I listen to old school music, bro. You know what I mean? I make music too, so I listen to my music. I listen to old school music. Every now and then I listen to a little bit of uh uh um, hustle music. You feel what I'm saying? A little bit of hustle music. I listen to frequency music, reggae. You know what I mean? So man, I listen to all different kind of music, to be real with you. But if you asking me too as well what music you can listen to, man, go to that old school music, man. Them soul jams, man. Go listen to some Al Green, man. Cut on that Al Green, man. You know what I mean? For the good times. Man, I'm about to slap it right now because it's nighttime. So I'm about to get to the money and be slapping. You dig what I'm talking about? My old school throughout the night. Go listen to that Evelyn Champagne. Love come down. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, you make my love. Go listen to that Evelyn, man. Go listen to I'm gonna give you some suggestions. And I listen to all these people too, man. Go listen to that And the Beat Goes On. You know what I mean? Go listen to that And the Beat Goes On. Man, soul music, man. Music that uplift you, man. See, I'm telling y'all, man, people be depressed too because they be listening to a low frequency of music. You know what I mean? People don't understand music have a lot to do with how you see the world and how how you interact with people. Hope you know that. It's a frequency. So if you listen to low frequency music, your frequency is gonna be low. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna be at your best if you listening to low frequency music. And then besides soul music, go cut on some frequency music, some real frequency music. Like go cut on some 999 hertz music and just listen to the vibration of the 990 hertz music. You know what I mean? That's the kind of music I listen to too. When I'm feeling like, I'm in a sunk in place, I go put on some 777 hertz and just listen to the vibrations to get myself back right. You know what I mean? And it help with your anxiety. It help when you overthinking. It kind of clear your mind. It help when you got brain fog and things of that nature. And so, go listen to some Bob Marley, man. You know what I mean? Go listen to some of that Bob Marley is. Go listen to some of that Lauryn Hill. You know what I mean? Man, come on, y'all, man. You gotta understand, man, music plays a big role in life and how you see the world. And so, yeah, man, that's a good question, brother. That's a good question, man. But them some of the things that's some of the music I listen to. Yeah, that Al Green, man. That Al Green go crazy. You know what I mean? Okay, where was I at? Let me see. Okay, let me see. Hold up, y'all. I gotta see where I was at. And go listen to some of that early gospel music from Kurt Franklin. Not the new Kurt Franklin. I don't know what he been doing. The old Kurt Franklin. Some of that early gospel Kurt Franklin music, man. It's it'll kind of raise your vibration, man. Real talk. Can't be sitting around listening to. It's cool to, listen to like every now and then you probably might catch yourself listening to like some new school Boosie or some new school Rihanna, some new school Beyonce, some new school Future, some new school Lil Wayne. You might, every now and then a little hip hop. But dog, like, don't be listening to shit that on the line with your frequency. You know what I mean? Like that shit are like that it ain't good. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta pop out of it. Like I ain't gonna say you're gonna just be listening to soul music all day long, but don't just be listening to a lot of this new shit is soulless, man. You know what I mean? And it's, it's soulless, man. So yeah, man, go listen to some of that soul music, man, from back then. That's a good question, man. You see, I stayed on that question forever, man. That's a good question. Maurice say, amen. Godfidence say you have to ask God to order your steps, and he will do that. You right. You definitely right. Girl Unbothered say, true is love. You already know, girl. Welcome to the live. Jordan say, what's good with you, Jordan? Welcome to the live. Alicia Payram say, can't nobody judge nobody but God. Give it to him, not man. Yeah, I'm with you. I agree. Maurice say, joy comes in the morning. Amen. Maritza say, amen, Celicia. Godfidence say, we have to come together and pray. This is why it's good to fellowship, Godfidence, with other individuals that's like you. That's y'all like-minded. You know what I mean? It's good to fellowship with them because it keeps you aligned. It keeps you on the right track. You know what I mean? And this is why I created this channel. Speedy Rider 47 say, I'm wide awake and see through it all. Once you can truly see and hear from God in the front of your mind, it changes the way you think and move with everyone and everything. Yeah, I agree. Once God get a hold to you and your spirit become in tune with Mother Nature and you become woke from not only your five senses, but a sixth sense, a spiritual sense, you ain't gonna never see life again the same like you used to. You ain't gonna never quite see life the same. You know, life is gonna always, you're gonna be able to see certain things people can't see. And it's like the movie They Live. Once you put on them glasses, you can never take them off again. You know what I mean? But you got to understand what comes with it. You know, it's going to come with a lot of challenges, you know. But, yeah, keep your eyes set on the Most High. Yeah. That's well said, Speedy. Well said. Lashana say, hi, I love your videos. Thank you, Lashona. Thank you, Lashona. I appreciate you tuning in and being a part of the live. And thank you for all the support. Thank God for you, man. Real talk. Speedy Rider 47 say, yeah, feel me, True Media. Godfrey then say, thank you for checking in on as much love. True, you already know, man. I got you. I gotta do this, man. I gotta do this. This is part of my assignment. This is part of my assignment, man. I gotta do this. You feel me? NBS say, how do we all overcome this? Well, first of all, you gotta ask yourself what's putting you in that process or that state of where you feeling like you depressed. What is it? That's where you start first. What is it? What's making me feel like this? What's making me feel depressed? What is it? Why do I feel low about myself? Why is my anxiety is through the roof? What is stressing me out? Is it the way I look? You can't change the way you look. That's something you got to live with. Is it the way I sound? You can't change the way you sound. These is things that's out of your control. That's something you got to live with. Is it the way people interact with me or the way people treat me? If that's what it is, then you got to align and surround yourself with people who treat you like you should be treated when you're a good person. You know? Is it money? Is it because I ain't got enough money? That's something you can control. Let me go align myself with starting a business or some kind of opportunity to where I can get my money right, my finances right. That's something you can control. Let me start with a small job somewhere and work my way up. That's something you can control. Is it about bills? Man, these bills kicking my ass. I got to pay bills every 30 days. That's something you can control. You know? You don't have to pay bills, people. And if you do pay bills, you don't have to pay a lot of bills. So you just got to start with asking yourself, what is making me feel depressed? Is it who I'm in a relationship with? Ask yourself, do that person really love you for you? Because that's another thing. You can do something about that. If you feel like that person really don't love you for you and they're not showing you the proper love or respect, you can move on from them. So the way we deal with this stuff and we overcome this stuff, NBS, is we got to ask what's making us feel like this. And then we move from there and see what's making us feel the way we feel. And then we go off from, you know, that method. And once we identify the problem and understand what the problem is that's making us feel depressed or stressed out, Once we see what it is, we do something about it if we can do something about it. If you can't control it or it's outside of your control, don't even worry about it. Let God take care of it. Um, Darian K say, it's okay. ITGE GTA 6 overclock series. Okay, I don't know what you trying to say, Darian K. You probably got to articulate yourself a little bit better. Uh, but I hear you though, man. Welcome to the live. Thanks for tuning in. Jordan Askins say, new subscriber here. Love your content. Thank you, Jordan. I appreciate that, man. I've been getting a lot of subscribers, y'all. Like, I think I got like 3,000 subscribers in like 2 weeks of some crazy stuff. You know what I mean? But I'm still humble. I'm still me. This stuff don't change me, man. And I appreciate everybody subscribing. And I love y'all, man. Thank God for y'all. And y'all in the right place to be. I'm not gonna tell y'all nothing wrong. And y'all is in good hands, man. And I want y'all to keep y'all focused on God. You feel what I'm saying? You know, don't be worried about everything that's going on in the world, because, you know, that stuff would depress you. Real talk, because you can't control it. Girl Unbothered say, thank you for giving real solutions. You welcome, most definitely. This is what I'm here for. NBS say, temptation is the #1 problem right now. Yeah, well, if you dealing with like temptation, like far as like lust, you probably got a porn addiction, or you probably you sleep with too many girls, or you sleep with too many vices, right? You got a vice problem, and everybody got their own vices. You just got to understand, man. What I want you to do, and what I want everybody to do, and y'all, if y'all got to write this down, write it down, because I'm here to give y'all information to help y'all. Solutions. Whatever vice you dealing with, whatever temptation, and we all have temptations that we got to fight off, and we currently is probably struggling with, or vices we have that sometimes can take control over us. What I want y'all to do is focus on God. Don't focus on saying, I'm about to stop smoking tomorrow. Don't focus on saying, I'm about to stop getting drunk. Don't focus on saying, man, I'm about to stop having sex with all these women and all these different men. Of course, you want to be aware of, you need to fix those things. But what I want y'all to do, and take note, just focus on God. When you focus on the Most High and you pray for protection, you're going to start to see things slowly for surely fade away out of your life. It's going to start to fade away. You're going to be like, damn, man, I ain't smoked weed in 2 days. How the hell I ain't never went this long without smoking a blunt? That's because you got your eyes on the Most High. Damn, man, I ain't drunk alcohol in almost a week. That's because you got your focus on the Most High. Damn, man, I ain't had sex and I ain't been just knocking down females left and right in almost 3 weeks. That's because you focused on the Most High. Man, I ain't been thinking like a 304. For the sisters that out there that be thinking like 304 sometimes, that's because you've been focused on the Most High. So when you start focusing and aligning yourself with the Spirit, and you start focusing on God, you're going to start seeing things slowly for surely fade out of your life. So don't tell yourself, man, I need to quit doing this. Man, I need to quit doing that. Don't think of it like that. Because the more you tell yourself you need to stop doing that, that's the more you're going to find yourself doing that shit. Man, I need to stop watching porn. I watch porn every night. I got a porn addiction. I'm addicted to XXL, you know, all that kind of XXX, you know, content. What you need to do is focus on God. And when God convict you in your spirit, you gonna feel it in your spirit. You gonna be like, man, I shouldn't be smoking this weed right now, man. I shouldn't be watching Big Judy with the big booty throwing it back on her OnlyFans. You know what I mean? I shouldn't be over here about to get ready to go slide because somebody said something that made me mad and emotional. So I'm about to get the, get the Glock and go slide on some shit. You're going to start to understand that God will really heal you, man, and protect you. And when you focus your attention on God, God going to give you direction and an escape from whatever sin that you got going on in your life or whatever temptation you currently is facing and fighting with, or whatever vice you is currently dealing with and you can't stop dealing with. And is you gonna be perfect? No, you ain't gonna be perfect, but you gonna start seeing yourself make progress. And then it's gonna get to a point to where you gonna look up one day and you're gonna be like, damn, man, I ain't smoked weed in like 3 years. You know what I mean? I don't even drink alcohol probably every blue moon, but I don't even drink it that much like I used to. I'm not out there on the corner with them other 304s selling my body for some money. I'm not out there with them other YNs on the block trying to slide on some shit no more. That's because God done took over your life. God done took over your life, man. So focus on God. Focus on God. All right? Real talk. Okay, we right here. Okay, Jay say, what's up? What's good with you, Jay? Marie say, amen. Godfidence say at NBC, Lil Rage, if you haven't accepted God, all you have to do is the ABC. Admit you're a sinner. Believe Jesus is God. Only remedy, confess Jesus as your Lord and Savior. Yeah, I mean, you got to understand, man. We have to understand, like, God play a key role in everything you do in life, man. And if you ain't got the Most High, you're going to be lost. You're going to be a lost soul. Tasha Monique say, thank you so much, True, for your words of encouragement and knowledge. God bless you. Thank you, sis. God bless you, too. Real talk. NBS say, put that ish on now, gang. I don't know what you're talking about, NBS. Kelsey say, you're so wise, True Medium 35, and you look younger than me, or maybe the same age. I'm happy found your channel. Yeah, well, a lot of people always say that. I've been wise for a long time because I've been through a lot, and I know life is the best teacher. You know, can't nothing teach you better than life besides the Most High. But you have to go through some things to have some experience to be able to deliver a certain message so the people can feel you. If you ain't been through nothing, then you ain't talking about nothing. You know what I mean? And so that's why I'm able to get through to y'all like I'm able to get through to y'all, because I done been through a lot of stuff in my life. You know what I mean? And so, the beginning of the fear of the Lord is wisdom. And so, I get a lot of the things that I done been through from God. You know what I mean? A lot of my wisdom, a lot of the things that I pop on these videos and get these downloads from God. And so it's all from the Most High and from experience in life. You know what I mean? And you can also become more knowledgeable or whatever, more wise, but you got to give yourself to the Most High, man. Real talk. Girls say, D'Angelo cruising. Jay say, what about 90s music? Do you listen to that? Yeah, I listen to 90s music. I listen to that Pac, Heaven Got a Ghetto. Pac, Heaven Got a Ghetto. What else? Lauryn Hill. Fugees. You already know. Killing Me Softly. Fugees. Ready or Not, Here I Come. Fugees, Lauryn Hill, my favorite female artist of all time, Teddy Pendergrass. Who else I listen to? I listen to Bone Thugs, Biggie, Notorious B.I.G., Too Short. I'm from Oakland. You know what I mean? So, you know, I already know Too Short is one of the legends in Oakland, California, Bay Area. You already know. Who else I be bumping from the 90s, man? Because I bump a lot of 90s music. Wycliffe, Mary J. Someone please call 911. You dig what I'm talking about? What other artists from the 90s, man? I really bumped though. Let me see. Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Cash Money. I still be on that Cash Money. Yeah, what y'all know about that Cash Money Hot Boys, man? Yeah. That I'm talking about real. That was 99 though. Master P. Who else I be slapping? Trying to think who else I be really slapping in the 90s. Yeah, it's a lot of people. Mariah Carey got bangers. What's their name? I forgot their name, man. One of my favorite groups. Damn, I forgot their name. I got a lot on my mind right now, but I forgot their name. Damn, what's their name? Anyways, Method Man, Redman, Cash Rules Everything Around Me. That's one of my anthems in the 90s I be banging still right now to this day. Yeah. Nas, man. Man, Nas go crazy, man. If I Ruled the World. You dig what I'm talking about? Yeah. So yeah, man, I got my artists. John B and Boys to Men go crazy. H-Town, okay. H-Town. Knocking the boots. I like that too. You like 90s West Coast music? Yeah, I'm from the West Coast. Mac Dre. E40. Yeah, I'm Bay Area all the way. Oakland, California, man. Rapper Forte. What you know about that Rapper Forte, big dog? Players Club, man. It's just an everyday thing at the Players Club. Oh, I can go with you. Yeah. Yeah, it's a Bay thing over here. Even Digital Underground. Shock G. You dig what I'm talking about? Yeah, man, I got a lot of shit I be slapping from the 90s, man. That 90s music was different, dog. It was different. It was a message. It was a message in that music back then. Nowadays, it really ain't no message in the music. It's like pretty much everybody kind of like repeating the same thing. You know what I mean? The music nowadays is more of a vibe. It's like a vibe type of thing. It's not really, it's not a message in the music nowadays, but it's a vibe to it. It had you on some vibey type shit. Like, yeah, I can vibe to this. Some vibe, you feel me? But the music back then had a message in it. You know what I mean? Damien say, it's the stuff they have us consume, like low frequency music, garbage food with chemicals that are terrible for you, and porn and all, but just a few things to keep us in a depression state. Yeah, it's definitely in the food. They definitely got things in the water. That's why you got to be very careful where you get your water from and make sure that your water is alkaline. Not, what's that? Filter water. You know how they got that filter water? They got that drinking water, that cheap water that be at Walmart for like $2.99 for a case. Man, they got all kind of shit in that water. You know what I mean? And your food. Make sure you paying some money to get the right vegetables and fruits that you need. Make sure you watching things on TV that's not going to hinder your frequency or have you in a low vibrational way of thinking. You know what I mean? And, you know, they definitely pull one over on the world, and they constantly is doing it to us right now as we speak when it comes to the things we listen to and consume on a day-to-day basis. A lot of this shit is filled with toxin, poisons, artificial flavored things to make you think a certain kind of way and act a certain kind of way. They got certain hormones in the food to where they got men growing up wanting to be like women and women growing up acting masculine like men. And so you just got to be careful what you consume. Jay said, I don't even listen to much today's music. Yeah, I don't really listen to a lot of music today either. I don't take a liking to nobody, man. Like Jay, you got to understand something, bro. When you was born in the 90s when you was born in the 90s or before the 90s, you had a different caliber of artists. And you experienced the golden age of music. Like, you experienced the best music ever made. Ever. You had what y'all know about Michael Jackson, man? The Jackson 5, man. What y'all know about the Jackson 5, man? Yeah, Michael Jackson, man. You know what I mean? We have what y'all know about James Brown, man? It's a man's world. Yeah. Michael Jackson, Pretty Young Thing, PYT. We have seen the best music been created already. The best. So now what we seeing, we have reached the golden age and the peak of music. Now what we seeing is a decline of music. And the reason why I don't take a liking to nobody nowadays is because of the people I grew up listening to was the best at what they did. We ain't gonna see another Michael Jackson moonwalking and shit and, you know, doing popping the shoulder neck and doing a smooth criminal. And man, that was an amazing time to be alive to see that stuff. You feel me? So, not saying I won't give other people a chance to showcase their talent or their music, because I'm always open into seeing what's new and to seeing what's available, what I can relate to. But it's just a lot of things I don't relate to because of the music that I grew up listening to, and most of y'all grew up listening to. It was music that can never be duplicated. You can't duplicate Diana Ross. You can't duplicate James Brown. You can't duplicate Michael Jackson. You can't you can't duplicate Tupac. You know what I mean? Like, it's just KRS-One. That's the sound of the police, man. That's the sound of the police. Like, you can't, those was different. Those times was special, man. And it's timeless. The music is timeless. It almost feel like, even right now today, one of my favorite groups in the 90s that I used to always listen to was Outkast. Big Boy and Andre 3000. Sorry, Miss Jackson. You know what I mean? Like, that's a timeless hit. I can go listen to Sorry, Miss Jackson right now today, and it's going to seem like the shit just came out yesterday. And so it was a message in the music back then, man. And you know, it's like when you already experienced the best of something, nothing impresses you after that no more. You know what I mean? Let me say it like that. Like, nothing really impresses you because you already experienced the best. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I don't listen to that much music either, though, to answer your question, Jay, nowadays. Not these new artists. Salisha Payram say, amen. Girls say hidden colors. Prince say, praise God. I've been seeing you in my feed every once in a while. Thanks for the content, brother. Most definitely, man. I know I'm popping up like a ghost, man. I've been reaching my I've been reading the analytics and stuff on YouTube, man. I think I reached like the month of July, I reached like 2 million people in just July. Like 2 million people. Something crazy like that. I'm like, damn, I'm out there. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I'm gonna be popping up on you like a ghost, man. Get ready, cause the big dog is here, man. Yeah, we represent the big dog, man, the most high. So yeah, man, I appreciate you tuning in though, man, to the live, real talk. Speedy Rider 47 say show some love. Smash the like button. Smash the like button one time for your boy True, man. It's a good topic and discussion. And I agree. Hit the like button one time, man. Real talk. Godfidence say, that's the truth. Captain J say, peace and blessings, my brother. True Media. You already know. Peace and blessings to you, Captain J. Hope everything well with you. What's that? Mobile Mom say, you are a wise man. Keep speaking the truth. I appreciate you. I appreciate you too. And God bless you. And I thank everybody for rocking with me and tuning in. And remember, I give all the glory, honor, and praises to the Most High. This is not me. I'm just a vessel. I'm just a spectrum of life, a light at this point of time on this earth that's just trying to do the work of God. And so I give all the praises and honor and glory to the Most High. I don't take nothing away from God. So, you know, I appreciate all the support. But remember, I thank God for everything, because this is God at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna never get too big to where I don't know my place when it comes to the Most High. But I appreciate everybody. And thank you for being a part of the live. Mike M in this thing. I see you, Mike M. So I want to ask you something. Why life is so hard? Man, life is the hard times make you appreciate the good times even more. That's the best way I'm gonna put it, Mike M. The reason why you dealt with a series of hard times in life is for to make you appreciate the good times in life and to keep you humble. You appreciate things more when you have to go through something to hit it. You appreciate life more when you grew up in the struggle and you overcame the odds and you beat the odds of life and you became self-sufficient and free. You appreciate life more because you know what it's like to be at the bottom. And so the reason why life is so hard, especially for most people, another thing is can be you chosen, bro. And life is going to be hard when you chosen. When you a chosen child of God, you chosen man and woman of God, life is going to be hard because we have to carry a lot of the burdens of other people because we was called to help people. We was called to deliver information to the people that can help people. So you will often find yourself carrying the burdens of your mother, carrying the burdens of your family members and your spouse and people that you know that's dear to your heart, that's close to you, and carrying the burdens of the people, you know, in general. And so because you was called to do something great, you was called to be selfless. So sometimes life is going to seem hard from that point of view too as well. But the heart back on my first point that I made is the hard times is here to make you appreciate the good times even more, man. And it ain't nothing like going through some shit and then you get blessed with something and you be like, damn, man, this feels so good, man, because I remember how bad I used to have it. I feel good to have what I got now. So sometimes The bad times is just to help you appreciate the good times even more when you get certain things that the Most High want for you. But you know, another thing why life is so hard is because you got the enemy attacking your ass too. That's another thing. You got to deal with these evil spirits attacking you because it's a spiritual warfare. So that's another reason why life is so hard, or it can seem hard. You know, you got the wrong people in a position of power in the government that's doing wrong by the people, that's operating from a position of greed instead of a position of love and unity. And, you know, this is why you gotta let God lead you, man. Because even though life, it will feel difficult at times, life is gonna seem even harder when you ain't got God. It's gonna feel like the world is literally crashing down on you, man. So another reason why, my fourth reason why life can feel so hard for a lot of people is because a lot of people ain't got God in their life. They ain't got no relationship with the Most High. You know what I mean? They trying to figure out and do everything on their own. They trying to do everything by themselves. They don't think they need the help of God. They don't think they need to establish a relationship with the Most High. So now you giving into the hands of your own free will to decide to do whatever you want to do with no God in your life. Now you out here making bad decision after bad decision, bad choice after bad choice, and it's making life hard on you. You ain't got no God in your life. So I gave you 4 different, you know, solutions or answers. You know what I mean? And I can give you more. Kuzi say, naughty by nature. Maritza say, fire. Someone please call 911. Someone please call 911. Yeah. Man, you already know that was a banger right there. Wyclef and Mary J. Man, that was a banger. Kuzi say Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes was cool. I never really, I liked it, Busta, but he cool. He cool. Busta Rhymes cool. Cut Close. DMX. There you go. I'm slipping. I'm falling. I can't get up. That's my shit. Or, hey, you know that other DMX? Because DMX is like my top 5 favorite rapper. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Whoa, oh, that's how Rough Riders roll. Stop, drop, man. Hey, man, when that came out, I think I was like 6 or 7 years old. You know what I mean? I was like 6 or 7 years old. Yeah, man, that was a hit right there. Yeah, man, that was the Rough Riders, man. That was an anthem right there, man. Real talk. Yeah, Nas, man, Nas. Girl Unfiltered say fire. Cozy say New Edition. New Edition was cool too. That Candy Girl went crazy. You know what I mean? That's when they was young. Mobile say, I met Method Man last month at Essence Festival, one of my faves. Yeah, what's their name, y'all? Y'all know their name. Damn, it's one of my favorite groups. It's on the tip of my tongue, man. I got so much on my brain. What's their name? What is their name, dog? Hold up, let me hold up. What's their name, dog? Damn, it's slipping my mind, dog. That's crazy and they one of my favorite groups. That's crazy. Wu-Tang Clan. There we go. Wu-Tang, boy. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Wu-Tang, baby. Man. Wu-Tang, man. Y'all see how Wu-Tang, man. Wu-Tang the gang. Wu-Tang Clan, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, Wu-Tang, man. Yeah, so that's another some they drop bangers too. A lot of knowledge in their music too. Koozie say mint conditioning. Yeah, yeah. It's a lot of conditioning going on. Koozie say Sibo. I ain't really listened to a lot of Sibo like that though. Onyx go crazy. DJ Quick, okay, DJ Quick. Jay say I'm from Memphis as well. Okay, you out there in Memphis, man. Shout out to Memphis, real talk. Hope everything well with y'all in Memphis. You boys been getting active, boy. I'm from Oakland, and we get active too, man. But you boys in Memphis, man, you boy been getting active out there, boy. Them boys been getting active, man. Godfidence say, start your own garden in pots. Start your own garden in pots. Yeah, my mama used to do that. Godfidence. It's a lot of that shit really help with anxiety. I think we overlook the small things that really help with stress and anxiety. I used to wonder why my mama used to always like, let me tell y'all something about my mama real quick. She a good woman, God-fearing woman. She raised me and my sisters the best way she could and gave us everything she could. And I often always find my mama buying puzzles. You know, my mama is into puzzles. She loved puzzles. And I'd be like, why my mama always, you know, trying to put together puzzles? I like, mama, what you love about puzzles so much? She like, son, it's good for your mind. You know what I mean? It keep you focused. You know, and she like, and my mama used to get the big puzzles too. Like they come in a big box. It'd be like 1,000 pieces in a box, and you got to put all the pieces together in the puzzle. And my mom used to just have in the dining room of our house, she used to have like a big table set up where she'd do all her puzzles at and just leave it up there for like months. And along with that, she'd have like different flowers growing throughout the house. Like she'd have in the kitchen, she'd have a rose. You know, a rose planted, you know what I mean? And she'll have different plants throughout the house. You know what I mean? I used to like, why she, but I understand it helps with anxiety. You know what I mean? And she used to put them in the kitchen window. You know, she had a little cactus, you know, them cactus trees, like them cactus plants. And so, yeah, she used to water her plants, you know what I mean? And things like that. And it's good. It helps with your anxiety. You know what I mean? When you do things like that, you know, it keep you busy, you know what I mean? It keep you focused. And she used to always tell me about that. That's why she do those kind of things. That's what she was into, you know? And so, man, that's crazy that you just brought that up, Godfidence. You said start your own garden in pots. Yeah, man, my mama used to do stuff like that, man. I started doing stuff like that too, but it wasn't the same stuff my mama was growing. I was growing something different, God, if you know what I mean. I was growing that good Mary Jane, man. I was growing that Mary Jane. She was growing something. She was growing something else. I was growing that Mary Jane. You know what I mean? That's what I was growing. Shit, I got good at it too. I was growing that Mary Jane, man. All right. Where we at? Captain J say, use baking soda and water to wash the pesticides of the fruit. Yeah, I do. I always use baking soda and a little bit of sea salt too, to wash them off for sure. Jay say Facebook, TikTok is very low vibrational. I don't even be on that stuff. I don't even be on Facebook and TikTok. That's not even my like that. I don't even be on that stuff because one thing about social media is gonna make you feel left out. It's gonna make you feel. It was designed to make you feel left out. Well, first it was designed for communicational purposes, and then we turned it into like a competition thing. We turned social media into like who got the best car, who got the best house. You know what I mean? And all this shit. So I don't be on that stuff. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I don't. TikTok never really been my thing. Like I never really liked the TikTok. I just thought it was for kids. I still do think it's a kid app. It's designed for kids. Even though grown-ups got on there and kind of like took over that shit. But Facebook is toxic as hell. Facebook and TikTok. I don't really know too much about TikTok, but I be hearing different people give me what it's like over there. But Facebook is hella toxic, bro. You know what I mean? And so I just stuck with Instagram for a long time. But now Instagram is starting to become toxic. Instagram is starting to become toxic. And don't even get me started with Twitter. Twitter, man, that shit is... That's the devil. That's the devil. That's the devil. Twitter is the devil. Like that is the fuck. That's the devil. That shit is literally the devil. Shit, Twitter. So I've been stopped using Twitter a long time ago. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just leave it at that. Speedy say Bone Thugs and Harmony original Thuggish Ruggish Bone is the first of the month. Yeah, I love that Thuggish Ruggish Bone, the first of the month. And the Crossroads, too. Meet me at the Crossroads. That's a banger right there. Yeah. Real bangers. Jay said I was born in 85. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, you got an early dose of everybody before they blew up, Jay. Speedy Rider 47 say Tupac. You already know. Girl Unbothered say do the Asians. Hold up, dude. Okay, I have to make sure I see what you're saying before I read it out loud. Girls say, do the Asian squat, sit and squat. It will change your life. Yeah, they do got certain exercise and methods that you can use to lower your anxiety, lower your stress, and things like that. And that's why I recommend everybody to go to the gym or just walk. Go for a walk, go hiking, stretch out, you know what I mean? And take a bath. A lot of y'all don't even be taking baths. Like, get some sea salt, pour it in the bathtub, get some sea salt, get a little bit of damn, what's that called? Get some limes or some lemons. You know what I mean? A little bit of limes and lemons with some sea salt and throw it in the bathtub and just sit there in the bathtub and read. Y'all don't even be taking baths. You know what I mean? It's not like, it's cool to take a shower, but sometimes you got to take a bath, man, to kind of like, because salt is an energy. Salt can let me tell y'all something about salt and the properties of certain salt, like sea salt. Sea salt got certain properties to abstract stress from your body and toxins from your body. You know what I mean? Throw a little bit of ginger in the tub. Chop up some ginger. Chop up a little bit of lemons and limes and throw it in the bathtub. Or if you got some wildflower or some roses, throw that in the bathtub with you too. And let that soak in all that nutrients And that shit gonna make you feel like a god when you step out the tub. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's gonna make you feel like a god. I was dating this one girl, my ex, and man, she stepped out that tub. It was like heaven on earth. I'm like, man, it was like heaven on earth. You know what I mean? Like, man, she smelled. But see, we gotta understand, and that's another conversation for another day. We must stay focused, my brothers. Let me not get off track. I'm about to get off track here, man. But taking the bath, it's not just like to wash your ass. You know what I mean? It's good for other different municipal uses like detoxing, decompressing, dealing with anxiety, dealing with stress levels. It helps you. You know what I mean? But a lot of y'all don't understand what a nice bath can do for you. You know what I mean? You be ready to go jump off the Empire State Building, and all your ass had to do is go take a bath for a good 2 hours, and you was gonna get out feeling like, oh man, I feel good. I'm feeling like, yeah, I'm feeling good. Yeah, man, you gonna feel good, man. You gonna feel good, brother. I'm telling you, man. You gonna be like, man, I'm about to go jump off the Empire State Building. Hell, I'm thinking about, man. I feel good right now, man. Yeah, shit chill, man. Let me follow it up with a good massage, man. Yeah. See, me, I'm the kind of person, it don't take a lot to make me happy. When I got a woman, I let her know, babe, it don't take a lot to make me happy. You know what I mean? When I get out the tub, just rub my feet for an extra 30 minutes tonight. She's like, I got you. It's all good. That's the kind of shit that I like to do. You know what I mean? I don't, like, it be people out here, they want to become gazillionaires and shit, and that's what's going to make them happy. But I'm the kind of person, I take a nice little hot bath and follow it up with a nice back massage from my girlfriend or, you know, my partner. You know what I mean? Get a nice massage and I'll be good. I'll be feeling like the man, like, oh, yeah, I'm ready to go take on the world now. I'm feeling good, you know what I mean? Got that nice bath in, threw that sea salt in there, you know what I mean? With some of that ginger, a little bit of them roses, and some of that lime. Ah, man, did you let that soak in your pores? Ah, man. You ain't gonna only get out smelling good, man, you're gonna be feeling like God, man. You're gonna be feeling like a God, like who God called you to be. God called you to be a little God, not the big God. He called you to be the little G, not the big G. But you're gonna get out feeling like a God, man. You're going to be feeling like, man, I can do this, man. Life is good. Yeah, shit, yeah, life is good. Man, you're going to be feeling good, man. Especially when you got man, let me not get sidetracked, but let me say this, though. Especially when you got for my brothers out there, this for the brothers. When you got a nice young lady, man, to follow it up with a good massage. Ah, man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'm going to teach y'all some things, man, to keep y'all from crashing out. You know what I mean? Just do that to all my brothers, even the sisters on here who probably in a relationship. You know, you go handle that with your significant other and your partner. But for the brothers, man, ain't nothing wrong with taking the bath. We always look at our women as the ones that got to take the bath. But have you ever took a bath yourself, my brother? Go sit your ass in the tub for an hour and just decompress and detoxify what's in your pores, man. And you gonna feel better when you get out. You gonna feel better. Real talk. And it's gonna help with your stress level. All right, let me keep it moving. I done almost got, I almost got caught up. You feel me? I had to hold up. Let me snap out of it. Yeah, all my women taking baths. If you with me and you my woman, it's a non-negotiable. It's like it's not even negotiating if you about to take a bath or not. Like if you a woman and you dealing with me and I know you don't take baths, I don't care. Showers is cool too. But if I know you don't take baths, that's automatically a red flag to me. You already like, that's a red flag. Like, I'm like, hold up. You don't what? You know what I mean? Because one thing my mama and my sisters taught me, and some of my exes, my ex-girlfriends and stuff like that, women have to take a bath because of how y'all body is designed. Um, you know, see, man, we ain't got to take baths. We could just hop in the shower and just get out. Hop in the shower, get out. But women actually have to take baths. Have to. It's like you can't, it's a non-negotiable. Like you have to take a bath in order to, you know, be clean like you need to. You dig what I'm talking about? And the benefit of having sisters and things like that is they put me on game early. They let me know, look, bro, don't be getting no female who just hopping in the shower and hopping her little pretty ass out the shower. Make sure she taking the bath, you know what I mean? And make sure she's sitting in the bath and soaking in the bath, you know what I mean? And things like that. But it's a lot of shit that people don't even know about, you know, little simple stuff of how to keep yourself clean and things of that nature that'll go over your head. And it's like, you got a woman at home with you, bro, and she don't take no baths? Man. Salute to you, brother. I don't know how you do it, but couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. But Speedy Rider say I have listened to a variety of music. That's what's up. Godfrey say use baking soda and Bragg's apple cider vinegar and water to wash your fruit too. Yeah, I read that one. NBS say I'm dropping my music on my channel. I'm gonna check it out, NB. I'm gonna check you out, NBS. That's for sure. I'm gonna check you out. I don't sound like these. Okay, I'm gonna check you out, bruh. I'm gonna check you out. Speedy Rider 47. Okay, I see you. Godfrey say music is healing. Music is a frequency and it's definitely healing. And it could be used for good or bad. NBS say, telling you, gang, I'm 24 doing a old school gangster vibe. Check me out. I'm gonna check you out, bro, for sure. Bird say, how you doing, Bird? Welcome to the live. Jay say, remember, true, no limit. No limit soldiers. Make them say, nah, 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 nah. I know about them no limit soldiers. Heavy L say, why is it when it comes to your family, you have to prove your worth? And when you do prove your own worth, you still not accepted? Well, it say in the Bible, man, a prophet is not welcome in his own home or his own town. And so often your family is going to overlook you and overlook your gifts and your needs because they feel like they know you and they feel like they know what's best for you. And sometimes when you're dealing with family that feeling like they know what's best for you, sometimes it can be very detrimental because they don't really stop and ask themselves what's really best for you, or they never ask you what you want out of life because they feel like they know you, but really they don't even know you. You know what I mean? And so it's more about them feeling like they familiar with what you like and what you don't like. And so sometimes that can cause them not to accept you in a certain kind of light, in a certain kind of way, because they feel like they already know everything about you. You feel what I'm saying? And so, family have this problem where they feel like just because they close to you, that they know you. But they really don't even know you, though. They don't even understand. They really don't even know you. They just related to you. They have access to you, but they don't know you. You know what I mean? And that's why you sometimes you know, to say that's why you can prove your worth and you still feel like you're not accepted. It's because you got a gang of family that's around you who act like they know you, but really don't even know you. And they really not asking questions to see how you doing. You know, because they feel like they got you figured out. You know, and so that's why your efforts go underappreciated sometimes, man. You know what I mean? Daniel say, okay, Daniel. Okay, Daniel, okay. Girl say, you are the purest. Thank you, girl. Heavy L say, okay, what's good with you, Heavy? So Alicia say it. Well, I think I said it. I think I said it. I had my ex, man, my ex, man, my ex, all my exes. You know what I mean? You know, get out the bathtub looking like water. You know what I mean? Just shit, man. Well, I better be careful, man. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing about me. I'm a clean brother. I'm a clean brother. You know what I mean? And so the last thing I'm gonna have on my hand when dealing with a woman is a woman that, you know, like she ain't really on game about like being clean type stuff. No, you gonna be on game about being clean. And not even just around me, not because you know some people play like they clean when they're around you, but when they ain't around you, they not clean or they nasty. You feel me? Like my girls, you feel what I'm saying, who I deal with, you know, they already knew what was up. You know what I mean? And this is why it's important to deal with. You got to have standards in life, and you got to deal with people who is on your same level. Because you ain't gonna have to tell them a lot of things that they don't already know. It's like, bro, I know I gotta do this, bro. You're not telling me nothing. You know what I mean? Like, you're not telling me nothing. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, it ain't nothing like having a PYT, if you know what I mean, in the words of the great late Michael Jackson. A pretty young thing. You know what I mean? Hop in the bath and soak in the bath with all the roses and you know, all the smell and step out, man. I'm telling you, man, God is good, man. God is good. God is good. And I love the Most High, man. God is good, man. Real talk. I'm telling you, God is good. Yeah. God is good, man. Who else on this thing? Warren G. There you go, Warren G. Nate Dogg. Yeah, Warren G. Nate Dogg, man. Real talk, man. Yeah. Yeah, Warren G, man, and Nate Dogg, man. Yeah, they legends for sure. Jay say, Moke Steve. Did I say it right? Moke Steve? Hopefully I said it right. 7-6 say I was about 9 in the Bronx. Yeah, man, when that DMX came out, shut him down, open up shop. Is y'all brothers crazy? I bust you wouldn't be. Stop acting like a baby. Mind your business, lady. Know these people get it too. When you see me spit at you, you know I'm trying to get rid of you. Yeah, I know it's pitiful. That's how brothers get down. Man, he was spitting on that thing, man. Oh, you think it's funny? No, you don't know me, money. It's about to get ugly. Whatever, dog, I'm hungry. Guess you know what that mean. Come up off that green. Man, I'm telling you, man, it was spitting, man. Man, boy, I hate how DMX went out, man. Jay say, don't forget about Do Die and Twist. Okay, that's a good one. 7-6 say, been loving your videos, fam. Keep it going, yo. Man, for sure, 7-6, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you, man. Girl say, continue to awaken. Much love. Most definitely, I got you, girl. I got you. 7-6 say, now my ASS is, hold up. Let me read this right. I'm gonna read it all out too. Now my ass is in the what's that say? Philippines? The accent from the Bronx got them puzzled. Is that how I'm saying it, 7-6? Because you said the BX, that mean the Bronx, right? Is that the Bronx? My ass is in the Philippines. That's overseas. The accent from the Bronx got them puzzled. Okay. We'll do it then, 7-6. CJ say, Wu-Tang Clan ain't none for, come on, man. You know Wu-Tang, man. Wu-Tang was spitting, man. Captain J say true. Wear the True Media t-shirts, my brother. I'm waiting on y'all to ask for them. If y'all want the merch, I'ma bring it. Captain J, when y'all ready for me to go get the hats, the merch, and bring it to the channel, you know, I do it. I get it made how y'all want it made. You know what I mean? I don't want to bring nothing to the channel, though, and then it just be sitting on the channel and don't nobody buy nothing. You feel what I'm saying? So I want to make sure that I got y'all uh opinion and support when it comes to things like merch. Cause I really don't like try to charge for nothing on my channel. I want all the information I give y'all to be free. You know what I mean? I don't want to charge y'all for nothing. But if I'm gonna do the merch thing, then of course it's gonna come with a price. But you know, it's just how y'all want it done. You feel what I'm saying? And when y'all ready for me to drop it, I could drop it right now if y'all want me to, or I can start working towards putting it in and working towards dropping it and stuff like that, so y'all can purchase certain merches. Hat, you know what I mean? Like, I've been thinking about it lately, I ain't gonna lie. Cause I told myself when I hit 10,000 subscribers, I'ma come with the merch. And now we hit the goal, 10,000 subscribers. I've been thinking about certain designs and press ups and things of that nature. But I just need to make sure that that's what y'all want. You feel what I'm talking about? Girls say, I need a True Media t-shirt. Where they at? I'ma come with them for sure. I'ma come with them. And I'm gonna make them very affordable too. And I'm gonna make them quality. I'm gonna make them quality. Now that I see people starting to ask for them and stuff like that, I'm gonna come with them and I'm gonna make them quality for y'all too. Yeah, and then give me some examples about how y'all probably want it to be too. You know what I mean? That'll help too as well. Philadelphia in this thing say salute, True Media, salute chat. Peace and blessings to all. Yeah, salute to you, brother. Glad to see you back live in the building, man. Godfidence say you crazy, man. Man, I ain't, but I'm serious though, Godfidence. Man, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, dog. I'm telling you, bro. God is good, bro. You know what I mean? God is good. Real talk. God is good, dog. That's all I can say. That's all I can say, bro. God is good, bro. God is good, bro. It ain't nothing like a feminine woman that know her role. That's clean, too. That's clean. Keep herself right, put together, in shape. You know what I mean? Eat right, healthy. God is good, bro. Yeah. God is good, man. God is good. Hold up. It went dark on you, boy. Hold on. Get the car. There we go. All right. Godfidence say sea salt lemon. Yeah, sea salt. There you go. Sea salt and lemon. With a little bit of the roses, too. You know, the little rose petals? Man, come on, bro. It's going down. You already know, Godfidence. Godfidence say relax. Girl say thank you so much. I'm going to try that bathtub recipe. It's healthy. Lemons. Get the lemons. Chop them up real nice. You know what I mean? Like you chop the lemons up. You got to get the rose petals. You get the sea salt and a little bit of ginger and throw that in the tub. And man, you're going to be getting off. You're going to feel good. You're going to feel real good. I'm telling you. Good vibes in this thing, laughing emoji. Godfidence say, wash with lemon. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, bro. Because you got to think, a lot of the ancestors, what you think they used to wash with when they didn't have no Dove soap? See, soap ain't always been around, y'all. Our ancestors used to wash with different herbs and different plants and fruits. You understand what I'm saying? And it will clean you. Do you know you can clean your teeth with charcoal? Like the real charcoal from the earth. You can brush your teeth with charcoal. You know what I mean? Y'all probably ain't know that. It's real stuff on the earth you can clean yourself with. You know, that ain't got all them chemicals and shit in it. You feel what I'm talking about? Sea salt is another one. A knock in this thing say LOL, Godfrey and laughing emoji. Salisha Payroom and screaming. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Godfrey say I'm done. Yeah, man. I have to catch myself like, hold up, man. Let me snap out of that. Koozie say the dog pound. There you go. The dog pound. That's the name I was trying to come up with. Dog pound, man. Kyle Rader in this thing. I was 6'7" listening to that Dark Man X. Yeah, man. DMX, man. Kyle Rader say woke up bumping Drake, Dr. Dre, before kindergarten. No bat. Yeah. Yeah. CJ say, we want True Media shirts. G, for real, for real. I mean, look, if y'all want them, I'ma make them. You know what I mean? I'ma come up. First I'm gonna do the shirts. And then if we see the shirts going good, probably like, what's a good price for a t-shirt? Probably like $10, $9, you know what I mean? Or $7 for a t-shirt. And then once we see that doing good, then we'll probably go to something else, like a hoodie or something, or the full sweatsuit. You know what I mean? Something like that. Have that shit right. You know what I mean? Have it right, though. Shit, hell yeah, let's do it. I ain't tripping. I got the money to put up for it. You know what I mean? I just got to know that we gonna rock it out. Live on no filter say in the hoodies. Yeah, I just said that. Yeah, in the hoodies. Captain J say use the logo, my brother. Yeah, I know the logo is. I know, man. The logo, man. That'll be a dope logo on the hoodie, or that would be dope, bro. But I got other logos too that I made that I didn't even put on my channel yet. I just put the one with the camera on there and the True Media, because that's one of the latest ones I made. But I got other logos too, man. Like, it's like we just I guess we'll test it and just see how we'll do with the first logo. And then as we go, we can kind of like alternate it a little bit, come up with different designs and stuff like that, and move with it like that. You feel what I'm talking about? And even come with like certain slogan words, like words of inspiration, you know, that I be putting in the videos and things like that. And so, yeah, we gonna do it, man. We gonna do it. I didn't know y'all wanted the merch and stuff like that, but we can do it for sure. William say, what's good, bro? New subscriber. I subscribed after watching your question, everything video. It was on point. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you for tuning in. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. And thanks for being live here in the building, man. And thanks for watching that video, man. That was a good video. A lot of the videos been doing real good, man. YouTube they've been pushing the videos out. Like I said, man, I think in the month of July, I reached up to like 2 million people. I'm like, damn, I ain't know I was doing numbers like that. So I have to really go check the analytics and see what I was doing. You feel me? Because I ain't really a person too big on numbers and what shit. I don't care. I don't do this for that. You know, I ain't like other YouTubers and streamers and shit. Oh, man, I got 1 million views and I got 1 million this and that. I don't care about all that, bro. I've been popular my whole life. You know what I mean? I done had the baddest women, been popular, was, you know what I mean? Like the head of the school, everybody. So it's like, I'm not used to, I'm used to this stuff. You know what I mean? I just brung it to the internet. But I appreciate the love and support, man. Real talk, man. Straight up. Straight up, brother. Thank you for watching that video. William say at least 15 for a T is sold. Yeah. I was saying like 10 or something like that. Yeah, maybe I'm probably stuck in the past, bro. When we used to get our T-shirts from the gas station for $5, the $5 white tee. See, I'm from Oakland, man. All we used to do is rock stunner shades, white tees, blue jeans, and Nikes type shit, man. You know, some real Mac Dre type shit. You know what I mean? Like, we used to rock white tees, blue jeans, and Nikes, my boy, with the stunner shades. So I'm still stuck in that era. Like, nah, bro, we ain't selling T-shirts for $5 no more, true. Shit, we trying to run it up, big dog. You got to go to 15, big dog. Yeah, this ain't the gas station days and shit. You used to go get the white tee for $5. The 3X, when your little ass was only 110 pounds, you getting 3X and 2X T-shirts and shit like you a big boy. Yeah, we was doing it, though. We thought we was the shit. We was doing it, though. Shit. Hell yeah. But yeah, I agree. Probably like $10, $15. That's more reasonable. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's more reasonable. William say 10, as you said, only if it's profitable. Yeah, I agree. You right. Live on the filter, man. You nothing like these other people charging 30 for T-shirts and you want to charge 10 under that shows you ain't greedy. Yeah, bro. I'm just realistic, bro. I put myself in people's shoes too. Like, man, what I think that's a reasonable price. I'm not about to go pay no $30 for no t-shirt. I don't care where it's at, and I don't care who name brand is on it. I don't care if it's Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Versace. I don't care who it is. I ain't paying no $30 for a t-shirt. Man, I wish I would. I mean, it'd be more realistic if it's like a hoodie. Like $30, $25, $25 for a hoodie. That's kind of like where things is at right now today. Yeah, $20, $25 for a hoodie. Probably $30. But for a t-shirt? Hell nah. Not for no t-shirt. Hell nah, bro. Man, William say solid. Yeah, you already know, William. Straight up. Speedy say, keep speaking the truth, True Media. Like you always do. We need more good people like you. I appreciate that, Speedy. I got you, most definitely. I got you. I definitely got you. And I appreciate you. And I thank everybody for the support. Real talk. This is y'all channel too. And so I always tell y'all, this ain't just my channel. This y'all channel too. This is why I do these lives, so I can give a voice to the voiceless. So I can give a voice to those who feel like they're not being heard in a family. So I can give a voice to those who feel like they're not being heard in a relationship. So I can give a voice to those who's feel like they're not being heard in their social groups. You know, this is why I do these videos, man. These lives and stuff like that. So this y'all channel too. So, you know, we gotta make this thing work together. You know what I mean? Like, and I appreciate y'all being in the building and supporting. Real talk. It mean a lot. Tavon say, what's good with you, Tavon? Welcome to the live. Live on no filter. Say 15. Yeah, that's still good though. Yeah, 15. About 10 for a t-shirt. For a t-shirt. Yeah, that's cool. That ain't, you know, that ain't too much. But I wouldn't charge y'all no $40 for no damn t-shirt, man. Come on, man. $30 for a t-shirt? Come on, bro. Come on, dog. Live on no filter say labels are the downfall of our communities. We need to snap out of that mindset. Yeah, that's all you paying for is the label. You're not paying for the product because the product be shitty. The quality of the product for most of these high-end fashion designer brands be terrible. But they got you spending $1,000 on a jacket because of their logo, because of the name. You really paying for the name and the brand. I mean the label. Live on no filter say facts as Speedy say yeah. Campaign Spears say salute my guy. Keep motivating us. All appreciate the game, realness and compassion. You remind me of Marshawn Lynch, LOL, real ninja from Oakland. Salute. Yeah, Marshawn Lynch. Shout out to Marshawn Lynch. Beast mode. He from North California. I mean, he from North Oakland, my bad. He from North Oakland. He from Ice City. See where Marshawn Lynch from, y'all? We call that Ice City. He from Ice City. He from North Oakland. I'm from East Oakland. He from North Oakland. You feel what I'm saying? That's where Mr. Fab and Marshawn Lynch, and they are from Ice City. They are from North Oakland. You dig what I'm talking about? Yeah, but he a real one, though. Straight up. William Mason say, for real, I have to really like a tee for 30. I wear my urban classic tees until they're wear out. Yeah, man, shit. I don't think I ever spent the $30 on a t-shirt, bro. I probably spent the $30 on like a sweater. You know, like how they be having them sweaters and stuff. But I don't think I ever spent like $30 on a t-shirt, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You know what I mean? Like that, I never cared that. I'm the kind of person, I can work with less and make it work just as better than me going out and spending a whole lot of money on something that costs more. Like, I can go get some shit from Burlington's, from Ross. You know what I mean? And they be like, damn, where you get that from? Shit, I went to Burlington's and got this, bruh. This shit only cost me like $10. You know what I mean? Like, shit. Real talk. The clothes don't make the player. The player make the clothes. What Mike Epps saying next Friday? Yeah. The clothes don't make the player make the clothes, man. So I just always knew how to take a little bit and do a whole lot and get a whole lot of value out of it. And if you ain't that kind of person, you really ain't him or you really ain't her. You know what I mean? Like, you think you got to keep up with spending thousands of dollars on designer brands? Like, I couldn't do it. Even though I did it before, like, I done spent money on, certain designer clothes and things like that. But I don't, like, that's probably every now and then type shit. Like, I don't need all that. William Mason say worn out. Tavon say crazy, bro. Speedy Rider 47 say you make them clothes look good. Yeah. I learned how to live with less and just, just kind of like dress for comfort, y'all. I don't dress for fashion or I don't dress for the flex. I dress for comfortability. I dress to be comfortable. Like that's where I'm at in life right now. I like to dress for comfort. So you might see me in some crops. I mean, that's what they call the sandals with like some sweats on. You know what I mean? Something that's just something cheap. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a cheap person, but something that's cheap. I'm cheap when I need to be, like, and I can go out and I can spend some shit on me when I'm like really going out somewhere, like really about to make something happen. Then I probably go out, spend some money on myself. But other than that, it don't take a whole lot for me to make some shit look cool. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not like everybody else. I don't need to go spend thousands of dollars on some shit just because everybody is saying it's the cool thing to do. And so, you find me in public or you catch me, like, you might catch me at a Burlington's or where else I shop at? I'd probably be at like H&M. I shop at H&M. That's really it, bro. I don't really, cause I know how to make clothes look. I know how to make it. I know how to shop for what's what fit me. I know what kind of attire fit me. You know what I mean? Like, I know how to shop. You know, it ain't where you shop, it's how you shop. You know what I mean? Like, I know how to shop. I know how to get the things that, okay, I'm gonna look good in that. I'm gonna look good in that. You know what I mean? Like, I know how to shop. Like, you feel me? Like, I got taste. Some people ain't got no taste. So they be trying to go get their taste out of these designer brands and shit like that. Thinking that you still look like a gang of shit in a designer brand. You ain't got no taste. So it's about having taste, man. It ain't about, where you shop. It's how you shop, man. Like, you gotta know what's you. You know what I mean? What fit you? What's your style? You gotta have your own swag. You know what I mean? For real. Let me see. And I appreciate that, Speedy. You say you make the clothes look good. I appreciate that, Speedy. Live on no filter. Say the more you spend, the more of the wrong attention you going to get. Yeah, it's a target. Speedy say just saying. That's a compliment. I see you, Speedy. Thank you for the compliment. I forgot, Speedy, you is a girl. You a girl, so yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that compliment. I dress for comfort, though. That's what I dress for, comfortability. You know what I mean? Tavon say, I dress for me and what I love to wear. That's cool. That's cool. I ain't telling nobody not to. Yeah, everybody to each his own, Tavon. You can go get the designer. You go get the J's. And I did all that when I was in my teenage years, bro. Like, fly on some. I was always the person at school to be one of the flyers. Like, I think that's why I don't try to fit into with a lot of these things that goes on in this world today when it comes to like trending topics and what's the new designer fashion everybody wearing. And the reason why I don't care too much of that stuff is because, bro, when I was a teenager, when I was in middle school and high school, I was not only popular, I was fresh. You know what I mean? I was fresh. So now as, you know, the days has progressed and I moved on from that time, I really don't care too much about that stuff no more because I already did it. So I don't really care about it. No, I grew out of it. You grow out of stuff as you get older. You know what I mean? Like, but you ain't like, I can still get fly when this is like fly on some fly. Like, damn, that's bruh. Like, bruh, oh shit. Oh yeah, I can still get like that. But it's like, for the most part on my day-to-day life, it's like, nigga, I'm walking around with some Crocs on, with some sweats, some shit that make me feel comfortable. You know what I mean? Like, so that's just where I'm at with it. But yeah, to each his own. Everybody got their own little taste. You feel me? That's cool. Godfidence say, real spilled. Thank you for the encouragement and the laughs. Peace, love, and light. Have a great night and weekend. Yeah, I'm about to get ready to log off too. I just wanted to tap in with my people and, kind of check in on y'all one time. Tavon say, I buy my clothes from Walmart and Goodwill and still, okay. Do your thing then, brother. Straight up. Ain't nothing wrong with that, that Walmart. Walmart's starting to kind of get their designer game up. Last time I walked in there, they had some, they got Ralph Lauren in there and, what else they have in Walmart? Man, they coming a long way, man. And they prices are starting to get high too, man. Shit, man, them t-shirts at Walmart cost $20 damn. Shit, them motherfuckers getting high as hell on the nigga, on the low. Shit, I'm like, yeah, y'all coming with little designer brands and shit. Y'all starting to get high on the nigga, though. Got Nike in there. They got Nike in Walmart. They got Jordan up in there. They got some good brands in Walmart now, bro. They not little bitty old Walmart no more. But that shit starting to get kind of expensive, too. Tavon say, my whole simple outfit and shoes will cost $80. Yeah, I feel you. Salisha Payram say, yup. Tavon say, the older we get, the wiser we supposed to get. I agree. Speedy Rider say, it's not what's on the outside, but what's on the inside that counts the most. Yeah, I agree, Speedy. It's definitely what's on the inside, Speedy. Real talk. What's in your heart? You absolutely correct. Live on No Filter say, we appreciate it, bro. That's my message. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Enjoy the rest of this night. Have a fantastic weekend. And don't let nobody stress you out. And remember, don't worry about things you can't control. All right? Don't worry about it if you can't control it. Focus on the things you can control in life. That way you won't be depressed. And that way your stress levels won't always be through the roof. And keep God first, man. All right? So that's my message of the night. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Talk to y'all later. Peace.